कुछ पाने की हो आस आस, कोई अरमा हो जो खास खास आशाएं। हर कोशिश में हो बार बार, करे दरियाओं को आर पार आशाएं। तूफानों को चीर के मंजिलों को छीन ले आशाएं। ले दिल की उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी। आशाएं ले दिल की उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी। उड़ जाए लेके खुशी अपने संग तुझको वहाँ, जन्नत से मुलाकात हो, पूरी हो तेरी हर दुआ। आशाएं ले दिल की उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी। आशाएं ले दिल की उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी। गुजरे ऐसी हर रात रात, हो ख्वाहिशों से बात बात। आशाएं लेकर सूरज से आग आग, गाए जा अपना राग राग। आशाएं
मुख्य अतिथि प्रोफेसर अनिल सहस्त्रबुद्धे, माननीय अतिथिगण, स्नातक छात्र छात्राएं, उनके परिवारजन और शिक्षकगण, इस सप्तम दीक्षांत समारोह में के.आर. मंगलम विश्वविद्यालय की ओर से आप सभी का हार्दिक अभिनंदन। Distinguished chief guest, esteemed guests of honor, members of the governing body, respected faculty, proud parents, and dear graduates, a warm welcome to the 7th convocation of K.R. Mangalam University. It gives me great pleasure to share with our esteemed guests the inspiring journey of K.R. Mangalam University. The K.R. Mangalam story began with a vision to provide quality education and shape responsible citizens. This vision first took shape with the establishment of the flagship K.R. Mangalam School in 2004. Over the years, the K.R. Mangalam Group built a strong foundation in school education by establishing a network of reputed institutions across the Delhi NCR region. Building upon this legacy, the group expanded into higher education with the establishment of K.R. Mangalam University in 2013 as a UGC-approved state-private university in Haryana. Since its inception, the university has been dedicated to nurturing young minds through academic excellence, innovation, and a strong sense of social responsibility. प्रिय विद्यार्थियों, आज का दिन केवल आपकी शैक्षणिक यात्रा का समापन नहीं है, बल्कि एक नए अध्याय की शुरुआत है जो अवसरों और जिम्मेदारियों से परिपूर्ण है। मैं आप सभी को हार्दिक बधाई देती हूँ। आशा है कि आप यहाँ प्राप्त मूल्यों और ज्ञान को आगे बढ़ाते हुए अपने परिवार, अपने शिक्षकों, अपने विश्वविद्यालय और अपने राष्ट्र का नाम रोशन करेंगे। आप सभी को आपके आगामी जीवन पथ के हर कदम पर सफलता, संतुष्टि और उत्कृष्टता की शुभकामनाएं।
Good morning all. I would like to introduce the esteemed dignitaries on the stage. Chief guest Honorable Professor Anil Sahasrabuddhe, Chairman National Board of Accreditation, Chairman National Education Technology Forum, and former Chairman All India Council for Technical Education. Guest of honor, Professor Abhay Vinayak Purohit, President, Council of Architecture. Guest of honor, Dr. Brajesh Pandey, Executive Director of the Indian National Science Academy, New Delhi. Chancellor, Professor Dinesh Singh. Pro-Chancellor and Director Sponsoring Body, Shri Abhishek Gupta. Director Sponsoring Body, Shri Rohit Gupta. Vice Chancellor, Professor Raghuveer Singh. Registrar, Dr. Rahul Sharma. Dean Academic Affairs, Professor Varuna Tyagi. And Controller of Examination, Dr. Anshul Saluja. I request Registrar Dr. Rahul Sharma to invite respected Chancellor Professor Dinesh Singh to declare the convocation open.
Sir, kindly declare the convocation is open.
I declare the convocation open.
Thank you.
It is with a great sense of pride that I introduce the Vice Chancellor of K.R. Mangalam University, Professor Raghuveer Singh. Professor Dr. Raghuveer Singh is a distinguished academic leader with over 30 years in higher education. His areas of expertise and practice are strategic direction and roadmaps for universities, continuous education quality improvement, outcome-based education, structuring skilling programs, and learning experiences. Leadership and change management, creating innovative ecosystem, accreditation and ranking, grit and mindset. Some of the prominent institutes where he has served at the leadership positions are Vice Chancellor, Tirthankar Mahavir University, Director Business School, Manipal University, Jaipur, Head Management Group, BITS Pilani, Director University of Petroleum and Energy, Gurugram, Director and Executive Secretary, Indian Society for Technical Education, and Director JK Business School, Gurugram. Dr. Singh is a distinguished trainer conducting impactful workshops on leadership, change management, emotional intelligence, and communication for leading organizations such as Department of Atomic Energy and Indian Oil Corporation Limited. An accomplished scholar, he has authored many books and published impactful research papers. Dr. Singh has received advanced training at premier institutions such as Indian School of Business, IIM Ahmedabad, and SP Jain Institute of Management and Research. His outstanding contribution to higher education leadership have earned him multiple national recognitions, including awards as director and more than 14 awards as vice chancellor. I request the Vice Chancellor to present the annual report of K.R. Mangalam University for the years 2024 and 2025.
Our esteemed Chief Guest, Professor Anil Sahasrabudhe, Guest of Honor, Professor Abhay Purohit, President of the Council of Architecture, and Dr. Brajesh Pandey, Executive Director, Indian National Science Academy. Honorable Chancellor, Professor Dinesh Singh Ji, Pro-Chancellor, Mr. Abhishek Gupta Ji, Director, Mr. Rohit Gupta Ji, distinguished members of the governing body, Board of Management, Academic Council, esteemed special guests, esteemed deans of the schools, revered faculty, devoted staff members, members of the media, and most importantly, the proud parents and beloved graduating students. Good morning and warm welcome. Professor Anil Sahasrabudhe is a luminary whose distinguished career, visionary contributions to the advancement of technical education and institutional excellence in India, and whose remarkable journey and unwavering commitment to national development have left an indelible mark on our society. Your life's work stands as a powerful reminder, and true leadership is measured not by positions held, but by lives touched. We are deeply honored and immensely privileged by your gracious presence on this auspicious occasion. And now, to our graduating students, I would like to offer a few parting thoughts, not as a Vice Chancellor, but as someone who has walked the same roads of education, uncertainty, ambition, and discovery that you have walked so far. You are stepping into a world that is more complex, more connected, and more dynamic than it has ever been in the past. Artificial intelligence is reshaping industries, climate change is redefining priorities, geopolitics is shifting the global order. In the world, the skills that will matter most are not just the technical ones, they are adaptability, empathy, creativity, and integrity. The future belongs to those who learn more skills and combine them in creative ways. So I urge you, never stop learning. The degree you hold today is the beginning of your education, not the end of it. Read widely, listen humbly, seek your perspectives different from your own. Be willing to unlearn what no longer serves you and relearn what the changing world demands from you. Be bold in your ambitions, but grounded in your values. Success without integrity is a hollow prize. As you build your careers, remember that how you achieve your goals matters just as much as what you achieve. Be honest, be fair, be the person others can trust you. Be compassionate to your colleagues, to your communities, and to yourself. The world has enough people competing. It needs more people who also care. Use the knowledge and opportunity you have been given to lift others as you rise. There will be failures along the way, and I say this not to discourage you, but to prepare you. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of it. Some of the greatest innovations in the human history emerge from repeated failures. When we stumble, and you will get back up, reflect and go again. Resilience is not a quality you are born with, it is a habit you develop. India is at a remarkable inflection point. As one of the fastest growing major economies in the world, our nation needs the best of your talent, your energy, and your ideas. Whether you build companies, serve in government, advance in research, heal the sick, argue for justice, or create art that moves people, your contribution matters. You are not just graduates of K.R. Mangalam University, you are ambassadors of India, India's future. And remember, wherever life takes you, the doors of K.R. Mangalam University will always be open to you. You are forever a part of this family, and we are forever invested in your success and happiness. अंत में मैं यही कहना चाहूँगा, जीवन और जीवन यापन आसान नहीं होता, आसान बनाना पड़ता है। कुछ सब्र रखकर, कुछ नज़रअंदाज रखकर और बहुत कुछ बर्दाश्त कर। With immense pride, deep affection and great hope for your future, congratulations, class of 24 and 25. Go make us proud. Go make India proud. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your inspirational words. With profound pride and a deep sense of honor, it is my esteemed privilege to introduce the Chancellor of K.R. Mangalam University, Professor Dinesh Singh. Professor Dinesh Singh is an illustrious mathematician of global repute, an eminent educationist, and a visionary academic leader whose contributions have left an indelible mark on the landscape of higher education. In recognition of his exemplary service to the nation and his outstanding contribution to academia, he was confirmed with the prestigious Padma Shri in 2014, one of the India's highest civilian honors. A scholar par excellence, Professor Singh has been the recipient of several honorary doctorates from internationally acclaimed institutions, including the University of Edinburgh, the National University of Ireland, Cork, the University of Houston, and the National Institute of Technology, Kurukshetra. In recognition of his exemplary scholarship and pioneer contribution to mathematics and education, he pursued his academic journey at the distinguished St. Stephen's College, University of Delhi, and earned his doctoral degree from the renowned Imperial College of Science, Technology, and Medicine, London. His tenure as the Vice Chancellor of the University of Delhi stands as a testament to his dynamic leadership, unwavering commitment to academic excellence, and transformative vision. At present, Professor Singh serves as a distinguished chair professor with AICTE and continues to contribute significantly to the advancement of higher education, research, and policy at both national and international levels. His association with leading academic institutions further reflects his enduring dedication to nurturing knowledge, innovation, and intellectual growth. A guiding force and an inspirational to countless students and academicians, Professor Singh embodies the true spirit of scholarship, leadership, and service. Honorable Sir, it is with great respect, and I now invite you to kindly deliver the Chancellor's address.
Ladies, gentlemen, and above all else, dear students, मैं जब वाइस चांसलर साहब आपको संबोधित कर रहे थे तो मैं अपना आंकलन ले रहा था कि सामने मेरे अधिकांश रूप से युवा पीढ़ी बैठी है। मंच पे तमाम बुद्धिमान लोग हैं। न तो मैं जवान हूँ न बुद्धिमान। मैं सोच रहा था इस अंगने में मेरा क्या काम है, लेकिन फिर मैंने सोचा कि मेरी भी एक छोटी सी भूमिका रहती है हर कॉन्वोकेशन में, that I should address the graduates, those who will be recognized by the award of degrees and by medals. And I thought that let me take advantage of this occasion and try and pass on a kind of benediction, a kind of blessing that comes collectively from all the wise who are assembled here. एक सीख लेकर आप यहाँ से उत्तीर्ण हो, बाहर जाएं, तो आपके जीवन में भी भला होगा और हमें भी संतोष होगा। मैं चाहता हूं कि जो छात्रगण यहाँ से आज दुनिया में बाहर कदम रखेंगे वो इस बात को पहचाने कि उनके जीवन का एक नया पहलू, नया पड़ाव सामने आ रहा है। तमाम चुनौतियों से भरा रहेगा लेकिन अवसरों से भी भरा रहेगा, और उसका लाभ उन चुनौतियों को सफल रूप से आप हल कर सकें, सामना कर सकें, तो उसका लाभ मिलेगा आपको। And you must understand that just because we have given you a degree, just because you have spent 3, 4, 5 years in a university, this does not make you capable of handling the world. उसके लिए ये necessary है, but this is not sufficient. You have to acquire many other traits, attributes and qualities. ये बहुत आवश्यक है कि आप ठहर के सबसे पहले अपने आप को पहचानिए। आजकल जहाँ भी मैं जाता हूँ, मुझे पूरा भरोसा है अनिल जी भी सहमत होंगे मेरी बात से, पुरोहित जी भी होंगे, पांडे जी भी होंगे। आज का युवक थोड़ा जल्दी में है, भागा दौड़ी में है, कुछ थोड़ा हाय तौबा लगा हुआ है कि मुझे एक अच्छी नौकरी मिल जाए, मैं सफल हो जाऊं। परंतु मैं चाहता हूं कि आप सोचें कि सफलता किसको कहते हैं, सफलता की परिभाषा क्या है। अगर आप ये समझ जाएंगे तो आप वाकई सफल होंगे। सफलता इससे नहीं होती है कि आपको अच्छी नौकरी मिले या न मिले, सफलता इससे भी नहीं होती है कि आपको सम्मान मिले न मिले। ये सब सफलता से जुड़े गुण हैं जो आपको मिलेंगे अगर आप सच्चे रूप से सफल हो जाएं। वो क्या है सफलता? अगर आप थोड़ा ठहर के सोचें तो इस शिक्षा का प्रधान ध्येय ये होता है कि आप अपने आप को पहचाने कि आपके अंदर क्या गुण हैं। उन गुणों को निखार के सामने लाइए, उसको अपने जीवन यात्रा का घोड़ा बनाइए और अपने जीवन यात्रा की गाड़ी उस घोड़े से जोड़िए, तो बाकी कुछ जो सफलता के मापदंड हैं वो अपने आप आपको मिलेंगे। मैं ज्यादा बोलना नहीं चाहता हूं, लेकिन मैं उदाहरण देता हूं। आप थोड़ा भी ठहर के सोचेंगे तो आपको लगेगा कि अमिताभ बच्चन एक सफल व्यक्ति हैं समाज के दृष्टिकोण से। मान सम्मान, तरह तरह के प्रतिष्ठा, धन, सब कुछ मिला है उनको। परंतु मैंने उनसे एक बार व्यक्तिगत रूप से बात किया था। आई स्पोक टू हिम पर्सनली एंड ही टोल्ड मी दैट ही हैड अ वेरी cushy job in Calcutta in a tea firm. अच्छी नौकरी थी, अच्छा धन कमा रहे थे, पर कह रहे थे कि मैं अपने को सफल नहीं समझता था। मुझे लगता नहीं था कि यह मुझे करना चाहिए, मन खुश नहीं था। क्यों खुश नहीं था? उन्होंने कहा कि मेरे अंदर जो मैंने अपने को पहचाना था वो एक्टिंग से जुड़ा था, वो एक्टिंग से जुड़ा था और मैं एक्टिंग करना चाहता था। ये उनका जो घोड़ा था वो एक्टिंग। अंत में ही रिजाइंड हिज जॉब एंड वेंट टू लिव इन बॉम्बे विदाउट एनी इनकम। ऐसा नहीं था कि उनके पिताजी कोई धनी व्यक्ति थे, कुछ नहीं, एक कवि थे। एंड ही टोल्ड मी कि मैं एक्टिंग करने गया था। मैंने ये नहीं सोचा था कि मुझे हीरो बनना है, मैं तो सिर्फ एक्टिंग में लीन था। पर जब एक्टिंग में लीन हुए तन मन धन के साथ, तो हीरो भी बन गए, धन भी आया, सम्मान भी मिला। वो क्यों हुआ? क्योंकि उन्होंने अपने आप को पहचान लिया था। एक्टिंग भी पहचाना। एक शिक्षा की संस्थान से जब वो गुजरे तो वहाँ धीरे धीरे उस 3 साल में उनके समझ में आया कि मुझे एक्टिंग से जुड़ना चाहिए, लेकिन वो भी हाय तौबा करके एक नौकरी में चले गए थे। लेकिन उन्होंने दिलेरी दिखाई, उसके साथ निष्ठा दिखाई, और जब जुड़ गए तो तपस्या के माध्यम से निकले। आरंभ में बड़ी कठिनाई हुई, लेकिन जब वो तन मन धन से तपस्या करने लगे तो वो सफल हो गए। किसी भी आदमी को, पुरुष को, मनुष्य को आप अगर आदर्श मानते हैं तो उसके जीवन को टटोल के देखिए, उसके जीवन की यात्रा भी लगभग ऐसी ही होती है। अगर वो सफल होता है तो वो इसलिए कि वो ठहर के जो शिक्षा मिलती है उससे अपने आप को पहचानने लगता है, उन गुणों को पहचानता है जिससे कि वो अपने को समझ जाए और समाज में एक रचनात्मक भूमिका अदा करे। श्रीनिवास रामानुजन ने भी यही किया था। वो गणित के माध्यम से आगे बढ़े, उनका घोड़ा गणित था, गाड़ी घोड़े के साथ जोड़ी, घोड़ा गणित था और वो सफल हो गए। किसी भी दृष्टिकोण से उनको धन भी मिला, गरीब थे, अंत में बहुत धन आया। ये दूसरी बात है कि धन उन्होंने बांट दिया समाज में। यह भी एक सीख है। डू नॉट फॉरगेट दैट व्हेन यू गो आउट इनटू द वर्ल्ड, you are indebted to your parents, to your teachers, to your institutions, to society, and you must learn to discharge this debt. ये ऋण चुकाना चाहिए, और ये ऐसा ऋण है कि चुकाए चूकता नहीं है, लेकिन चुकाते रहना चाहिए। मैंने जिसका भी जीवन देखा है ऐसा ही रहा है। तो मैं इतना ही कहना चाहता हूं आज के दिन कि थोड़ा धीरज धरिए, अपने गुणों को पहचानिए, गुणों के आधार पर अपने आप को थोड़ा ठहर के समझिए। वह आपका घोड़ा बनेगा। उस घोड़े में अपने जीवन यात्रा की गाड़ी जोड़िए और फिर उस घोड़े के साथ आगे बढ़ते जाइए, आपको सफलता मिलेगी। लेकिन ऐसा भी नहीं होता है कि किसी के जीवन में सिर्फ हरियाली ही हरियाली होती है। देयर आर ऑलवेज अप्स एंड डाउन्स इन लाइफ। हमेशा। निदा फाजली का एक शेर है उनकी गजल से, कभी मुकम्मल जहां नहीं मिलता, किसी को जमी तो किसी को आसमान नहीं मिलता। हमेशा कुछ न कुछ रह जाएगा, लेकिन जो मिलता है उससे संतोष कर कर उसका लाभ उठाइए और आगे बढ़ते जाइए। और आप यकीन कीजिए कि आज के युग में के.आर. मंगलम विश्वविद्यालय ने पूरी कोशिश की है, प्रयास किया है कि आपको हम ये रास्ते पे लगाएं जहां आप धीरे धीरे अपने को पहचाने। यह जो आने वाले दिन हैं, जो युग आ रहा है, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस विल डोमिनेट दिस। I want each young mind present here to learn to use artificial intelligence in a clear, concise, productive, creative manner. मैं गणितज्ञ हूँ। कल ही मैंने एक प्रयोग किया। I have solved a difficult research problem in mathematics. I do research in mathematics. And last night, as an experiment, I wrote down my problem after I had solved it, but without the solution, and the solution is not on the web, not anywhere, it is just with me. And it is a deep research problem. And I gave it to a very advanced platform of artificial intelligence, and it solved my problem in 10 minutes. So take advantage of that and go forth in the world with the blessings of the entire K.R. Mangalam University to conquer this world in the right manner, so that this country and this society will prosper in the days ahead. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your guidance, leadership and vision. We always look forward to hearing your thoughts. I would now like to request respected Chancellor, sir, to begin the proceedings of the degree distribution ceremony. I request our chief guest, Professor Sahasrabuddhe, Chancellor Professor Dinesh Singh, Pro-Chancellor Abhishek Gupta and Vice-Chancellor Professor Raghuveer Singh to come forward to distribute degrees to PhD scholars.
Sir, I present to you 11 candidates for the year 2023-24 whose names are set out in the list and who have been examined and found duly qualified to receive the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, to which I pray that they may be admitted. Dr. Surendra, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry. Dr. Sandhya Mangla, Doctor of Philosophy in Mathematics. Dr. Jyoti Saroth, Doctor of Philosophy in Physics. Dr. Ravindra Kumar, Doctor of Philosophy in Law. Dr. Divya Sharma, Doctor of Philosophy in Law. Dr. Paramjeet Singh, Doctor of Philosophy in Management. Dr. Nidhi Dhama, Doctor of Philosophy in Pharmaceutical Sciences.
Thank you, respected Chancellor Sir and Pro-Chancellor Sir. I would now request the guest of honor, Professor Architect Abhay Vinayak Purohit and Controller of Examinations, Dr. Anshul Saluja, to come forward for the next segment of degree distribution.
I present to you 52 candidates for the year 2024-25 whose names are set out in the list and who have been examined and found duly qualified to receive the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, to which I pray that they may be admitted. Dr. Preeti, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry. Dr. Pooja, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry. Dr. Neetu Malik, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemistry. Dr. Bharti Yadav, Doctor of Philosophy in Mathematics. Dr. Salaj, Doctor of Philosophy in Mathematics. Dr. Sadhana Gupta, Doctor of Philosophy in Mathematics. Dr. Nilofer, Doctor of Philosophy in Mathematics. Dr. Rashmi Kakkar, Doctor of Philosophy in Physics. Dr. Neeraj Kadian, Doctor of Philosophy in Physics. Dr. Renu Kumari, Doctor of Philosophy in Physics. Dr. Rachna Gaur, Doctor of Philosophy in Physics. Dr. Renu Kumari, Doctor of Philosophy in Physics. Dr. Nitin Bhatt, Doctor of Philosophy in Journalism and Mass Communication.
I would like to thank Professor Purohit and Dr. Anshul Saluja. And may I please request guest of honor, Dr. Brijesh Pandey, Dean Academics, Professor Varuna Tyagi, to join the dignitaries at the front. I request the Controller of Examinations, Dr. Anshul Saluja, to please present the candidates for gold medals.
Sir, I, Dr. Anshul Saluja, Controller of Examinations, present to you the 23 candidates who are awarded gold medal for the academic session 2023-24. Priya Garg, Bachelor of Education. Anjali, Bachelor of Elementary Education. Ronit Arya, Bachelor of Computer Applications. Arshaleen Sodhi, Bachelor of Arts, Honours in Economics. Fatima Durrani, Bachelor of Arts, Honours in English. Soumya Parashar, Bachelor of Arts, Honours in Psychology. Muskan Chauhan, Master of Arts in Psychology. Vidhi Tyagi, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Law Honours. Rashi Gupta, Bachelor of Business Administration, Bachelor of Law Honours. Abhishek Rishi, Bachelor of Commerce, Bachelor of Law Honours. Sir, I, Dr. Anshul Saluja, Controller of Examinations, present to you 33 candidates who are awarded gold medal for the academic session 2024-25. Sinjoli, Bachelor of Science Honors Forensic Science. Suparna Dey, Bachelor of Science Honors Mathematics. Vanshika Tayal, Master of Arts, Journalism and Mass Communication. Rebecca Mary Reggie, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism and Mass Communication. आपका नाम अनाउंस हो गया Vanshika Tayal, Master of Arts, Journalism and Mass Communication. ठीक. Zeenat Ansari, Bachelor in Interior Design. Yogesh Sharma, Bachelor of Science Honors Agriculture. Jitika, Bachelor of Education. Devesh Kumar, Master of Technology, Computer Science and Engineering. Sreksha, Bachelor of Science Honors, Data Science. Priyanka, Bachelor of Technology, Mechanical Engineering. Aparajita Jain, Master of Arts, Psychology. Monica, Bachelor of Arts, Honors, Economics. Monica, Bachelor of Arts, Honors, Economics. Shruti Pathak, Bachelor of Arts, Honors, English. Nalla Vatsalya, Bachelor of Arts Honours, Political Science. Ayush Singh, Bachelor of Arts Honours, Psychology. Dhruvi A. Shah, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Law, Honours. Gaurav Dhingra, Bachelor of Business Administration, Bachelor of Law, Honours. Arshita Asthana, Bachelor of Law, Honours. Purva Khare, Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Intelligence and Analytics. Anjali Sharma, Master of Business Administration, Digital Marketing. Govind Sharma, Master of Business Administration. Lavanya Agarwal, Bachelor of Business Administration. Nitish Kumar Mins, Bachelor of Commerce. Dipanshi, Bachelor of Commerce, Honours. Anshita Srivastav, Master of Pharmacy, Pharmacology. Rohit, Master of Pharmacy, Pharmaceutics. Neha Saini, Master of Computer Applications. Palak Madan, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism and Mass Communication. Yashasvi Singh, Bachelor of Pharmacy. Vivek Kumar Chillar, Bachelor of Computer Applications. Ashi, Bachelor of Elementary Education. Jyoti Goyal, Bachelor of Technology, Computer Science and Engineering.
Thank you. I request the deans to present the candidates from their schools for the award of degrees. Graduates, as your dean comes on stage to present the candidates, please stand up wherever you are sitting.
Sir, I, Professor Hema Gupta, Dean, School of Management and Commerce, present to you 57 candidates for BBA for the year 23-24 and 166 for the year 24-25. 8 candidates of BCom for the year 23-24 and 20 for the year 24-25. 32 candidates of BCom Honours for the year 23-24 and 53 for the year 24-25. Along with this, 34 candidates for the MBA for the year 23-24 and 101 for the year 24-25 plus 1 candidate of MCom for the year 23-24, whose names are set out in the list and who have been examined and found duly qualified to receive the degree to which I pray that they may be admitted. Thank you.
Sir, I, Professor Tanya Gupta, Dean of School of Education, present to you 15 candidates of BLEd for the year 23-24 and 18 for the year 24-25. 12 candidates of BEd for the year 23-24 and 17 for the year 24-25, whose names are set out in the list and who have been examined and found duly qualified to receive the degree to which I pray they may be admitted.
Sir, I, Professor Hema Chaudhary, Dean of School of Medical and Allied Sciences, present to you 57 candidates of B.Pharm for the year 23-24 and 73 students for the year 24-25. 39 candidates of D.Pharm for the year 23-24 and 26 students for the year 24-25 and 23 candidates of M.Pharm for the year 23-24 and 25 students for the year 24-25, whose names are set out in the list and who have been examined and found duly qualified to receive the degree to which I pray that they may be admitted.
Sir, I, Professor Pankaj Agrawal, Dean of School of Engineering Technology, present to you 28 candidates BCA for the year 23-24 and 81 for the year 24-25. 12 candidates of BSc Honours for the year 2024 and 24 for the year 24-25. 50 candidates of BTech for the year 23-24 and 78 for the year 24-25. 42 candidates of MCA for the year 23-24 and 110 for the year 24-25. And 4 candidates of MTech for the year 23-24. So whose names are set out in the list and who have been examined and found duly qualified to receive the degree to which I pay that they may be admitted. Thank you.
Sir, I, Dr. Ritik Ghosh, School Coordinator of School of Emerging Media and Creator Economy, present to you 13 candidates of Bachelor of Arts, Journalism and Mass Communication for the year 2023-24 and 18 for the year 2024-25, and 6 candidates of Master of Arts, Journalism and Mass Communication for the year 2023-24 and 8 for the year 2024-25, whose names are set out in the list and who have been examined and found duly qualified to receive the degree to which I pray that they may be admitted.
Sir, I, Jyoti Sehrawat Besoya, Assistant Dean of School of Hotel Management and Catering Technology, present to you 4 candidates of Bachelors of Hotel Management and Catering Technology for the year 23-24 and 1 for the year 24-25, whose names are set out in the list and who have been examined and found duly qualified to receive the degree to which I pray they may be admitted.
Sir, I, Professor J.S. Yadav, Dean of School of Agricultural Sciences, present to you 9 candidates of BSc Honours Agriculture for the year 2023-24 and 13 for the year 2024-25, whose names are set out in the list and who have been examined and found duly qualified to receive the degree to which I pray that they may be admitted.
Sir, I, Professor Kaveri Sharma, Dean School of Legal Studies, present to you 34 candidates of BA LLB Honours for the year 23-24 and 27 for the year 24-25, 24 candidates of BBA LLB Honours for the year 23-24 and 18 for the year 24-25, 6 candidates of BCom LLB Honours for the year 23-24 and 5 for the year 24-25, 5 candidates of LLB Honours for the year 23-24 and 14 for the year 24-25, and 53 candidates of LLM for the year 23-24 and 46 for the year 24-25, whose names are set out in the list and who have been examined and found duly qualified to receive the degree to which I pray that they may be admitted. Thank you.
Sir, I, Mamta Shankar, School Coordinator of School of Physiotherapy and Rehabilitation Sciences, present to you 5 candidates of Bachelor of Physiotherapy for the year 23-24 and 4 for the year 2024-25, whose names are set out in the list and who have been examined and found duly qualified to receive the degree to which I pray that they may be admitted. Thank you.
Sir, I, Tanya Verma, Dean School of Architecture and Design, present to you for the year 23-24, 7 candidates of Bachelor of Interior Design, 2 candidates of BA Fashion Design, and 5 candidates of BSc Interior Design. For the year 24-25, I present to you 2 candidates of Diploma of Interior Design, 8 candidates of Bachelor in Interior Design, and 13 candidates of Bachelor of Architecture, 1 candidate of Bachelor of Design and 2 candidates of BSc Interior Design, whose names are set out in the list and who have been examined and found duly qualified to receive the degree which I pray that they may be admitted. Thank you.
Sir, I, Professor Meena Bhandari, Dean of School of Basic and Applied Sciences, present to you 7 candidates of BSc Honours for the year 2023-24 and 36 for the year 2024-25, and 2 candidates of MSc for the year 23-24 and 1 for the year 24-25, whose names are set out in the list and who have been examined and found duly qualified to receive the degree to which I pray that they may be admitted. Thank you.
So, I, Shravan Kumar, Dean of School of Liberal Arts, present to you 10 candidates of BA program for year 23-24 and 11 for year 24-25, 39 candidates of BA Honours for year 23-24 and 96 for year 24-25, 13 candidates for MA Psychology for year 23-24 and 5 for the year 24-25, whose names are set out in the list and who have been examined and found duly qualified for receive the degree to which I pray that they may be admitted. Thank you.
Thank you all. I take this opportunity to introduce our guest of honor, Professor Abhay Vinayak Purohit. He is a distinguished architect and academician, currently serving as Principal and Director of IDEAS, Nagpur, with over 3 decades of experience in architecture, education, planning, and institutional leadership. He has played a key role in shaping architectural education in India through his long association with the Council of Architecture, contributing to academic reforms, policies, development, and national level committees. It is my privilege to invite Professor Abhay Vinayak Purohit to deliver his address to this distinguished gathering on the auspicious occasion of the 7th convocation.
Many a times the issue remains that how do we look at the formal education systems, and after graduation as such, what is it which we are expecting from the institution, and what is it which we are supposed to learn in the future. And it's very interesting to note that you all graduates, postgraduates, those who have received their doctoral degrees today, you are possibly at a right time in a right country. And the reasons are naturally known to us. We are almost there in those top economies. We are there to serve not only the Indian society, but to the world population. We are there to build our own infrastructure in most probably 10 times more than what it is available today. We are also in that specific time whereupon AI has just arrived, and that is a disruptive technologies which are going to play a very, very important and a vital role. And we are also there whereupon we have to be understanding the sustainability and the relevance of that. It is predicted and it is said that coming 30 years are going to be very, very different, whereupon the way we look at our profession, the way we look at our services which we are rendering, the entire scenario is going to change, and possibly this generation is going to change their career and their profession at least 3 times in their lifespan. This is a very different situation. It's always very, very nice to be in the portals of the university and enjoying that friendship, enjoying those teachers, enjoying that protection which comes with it. And going outside and performing also has a very, very different way. What are the institutions capable of providing you? The good institutions like K.R. Mangalam, they equip you to face the difficulties which are going to be coming in. You are expected to be trained as a solution provider. You are expected to be trained as the one who would be capable of negotiating with the difficult times. And you are also expected to have learned as to how to learn as and when the need arises. And I'm very, very sure that that is what you would have got from your institution. We always keep on using one term saying that we are there to serve the nation. And somebody has told me that it is very, very simple to serve the nation. What all you have to do is that you have to work earnestly in the field whereupon you are working, and you should have that kind of integrity with which you are working. If we are doing that as such, that it is going to serve the nation in the most beautiful fashion. So you have to be true to the services which you are rendering. You have to be considerate to your fellow men, and you should try to basically help and take those who want to learn something from you. So I have to work as a teacher also as well while I am serving. If I do that, possibly we are capable of building the nation in a much, much positive fashion. It is said that we are at a crossroads. It is said that we have to cope up with the new technology. I would like to add something to it. The tomorrow's world is about the perfection. And it is about the accreditations which are going to happen at various levels. Meaning thereby that the holistic degrees are not going to be looked at as holistic degrees, but to acquire certain specific skill sets and get certified for basically acquiring that skill set. So you guys, you have the great opportunities. At the same point of time, you also have your own challenges. And I'm confident that you would be capable of facing it in much, much better fashion. It's very exciting. Many a times I feel that possibly I would have been at this point of time, maybe getting educated at this stage, because another 40, 50 years are very, very exciting for all of you. My best wishes to the graduates, postgraduates, and those who have acquired their doctoral degrees. I would like to say, and it is always said about the research, that getting the doctoral degree is the beginning of understanding of the research. So please look at it from that perspective. Another part also I would like to put it up across is that indeed yes, that it is very, very relevant to publish the papers. Indeed yes, that there has to have the patents. But it is also necessary to just look back and say that like what kind of a contribution those papers or that research is capable of making, so that the ideas, they become very, very feasible. I'm very sure that you guys are going to look at that, because many a times it so happens, unfortunately, that there's so many patents will be coming in, but when you say that what is the industrial application of that, then there are the issues. So I'm sure that you are going to take that research to that depth whereupon it is all industry ready, it is all there to basically make some kind of an impact and bring the positivity. My best wishes to one and all. Thank you very much for inviting me here. Jai Hind. See you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your motivational and thought-provoking words. I take this opportunity to introduce our guest of honor, Dr. Brajesh Pandey. Sir is a distinguished physicist and science policy leader, currently serving as Executive Director of INSA, with significant contributions to science education, research, and national policy initiatives. With a strong academic background from IIT Kanpur, he has advanced innovative teaching methods, curriculum reforms, and science outreach, earning recognition including the Dr. Vikram Sarabhai National Award for Popularization of Science. I respectfully invite Dr. Brajesh Pandey, sir, to share his thoughts with the audience.
Good afternoon, Namaskar. Chief Guest, Honorable Sahasrabudhe ji, Guest of Honor Professor Abhay Vinayak ji, Chancellor Professor Dinesh Singh ji, Pro-Chancellor and Director Sponsoring Body Sri Abhishek Gupta ji, Director Sponsoring Body Sri Rohit Gupta ji, Vice Chancellor Professor Raghuveer Singh, रजिस्ट्रार डॉक्टर राहुल सिंह, डीन एकेडमिक्स अफेयर प्रोफेसर वरुणा त्यागी, कंट्रोलर ऑफ एग्जामिनेशन डॉक्टर अंशुल सलूजा, my dear student, their parents and faculty member of university. It is again indeed honor to be here. On this occasion of 7th convocation, I congratulate all the graduating students and wish for their bright and cheerful future. Getting the degree is not only milestone in the life, but also getting responsibility to become a responsible, sensible, and I can say patriotic person. I hope you will use your education to develop yourself in our country. I also wish many of you become entrepreneur and become a job provider other than job seeker. Once again, I congratulate all of you, and I hope this convocation set another milestone in your life and you achieve whatever you have thought till so far. चांसलर सर बता रहे थे कि अमिताभ बच्चन किस तरह से एक जॉब से संतुष्ट न होकर के और दूसरे जगह गए। बहुत सारे ऐसे स्टूडेंट होते हैं जो चाहते हैं कुछ दूसरा करना और किसी कारणवश कहीं ना कहीं उनको दूसरे कोर्सेज करने पड़ते हैं। एक बार डिग्री मिलने के बाद आप स्वतंत्र हैं, जिस फील्ड में जाना चाहें वहाँ जा कर के कुछ नया उद्यम शुरुआत कर सकते हैं और भारत को विकसित बनाने में अपना योगदान दे सकते हैं। जय हिंद, जय भारत। धन्यवाद।
धन्यवाद सर। अत्यंत गर्व और सम्मान के साथ मैं माननीय श्री ओम बिरला जी लोकसभा अध्यक्ष का एक प्रेरणादायी वीडियो संदेश प्रसारित करना चाहूँगी।
नमस्कार। के.आर. मंगलम विश्वविद्यालय के 7वें दीक्षांत समारोह के अवसर पर आप सबको हार्दिक बधाई, शुभकामनाएं। ये विश्वविद्यालय उच्च शिक्षा, तकनीकी और नवाचारों का एक महत्वपूर्ण केंद्र है। साथ ही ये युवाओं की सही दिशा दिखाकर समाज में सकारात्मक बदलाव लाने का भी एक पवित्र स्थान है। आज विश्वविद्यालय के उन सभी विद्यार्थियों को मैं हार्दिक बधाई देता चाहता हूँ जो अपनी कड़ी मेहनत, संकल्प के आधार पर उन्होंने ये पद प्राप्त किया है। ये दिन आप सबके जीवन का एक निर्णायक मोड़ है, जब आप सीखने के सुरक्षित वातावरण से निकलकर जीवन की वास्तविकताओं का सामना करने के लिए तैयार है। इस विश्वविद्यालय के परिसर में आपको जो मिली शिक्षा, संस्कार, अनुभव निश्चित रूप से आपके जीवन के अंदर हर चुनौतियों में मार्गदर्शन करेंगे। शिक्षा का एक प्रमुख उद्देश्य विद्यार्थियों को समाज के प्रति संवेदनशील एवं जागरूक नागरिक बनाना भी होता है। ये खुशी की बात है कि ये संस्थान यूथ रेड क्रॉस जैसी पहलों के साथ अलग अलग सामाजिक प्रकल्पों पर भी काम करता है। इसके लिए मैं यहाँ के विद्यार्थियों को बधाई देता हूँ। भारत आज युवा प्रतिभा और कौशल का देश बन चुका है। भारत के युवाओं की सामर्थ्य, उनकी नए सोचने की शक्ति, नवाचार करने के सामर्थ्य और नए इनोवेशन के कारण आज दुनिया के अंदर भारत के नौजवानों ने अपनी साख, अपनी सार्थकता दुनिया को बताने का काम किया है। और इसीलिए आने वाले समय में आत्मनिर्भर भारत के संकल्प को पूरा करने के लिए हम सब विद्यार्थियों को और कड़ी मेहनत और कठिन परिश्रम करना पड़ेगा। देश और दुनिया की चुनौतियों का समाधान भारत का विद्यार्थी निकले, ये आप सबकी जिम्मेदारी है। मुझे आशा है आप यहाँ से निकलकर जो कुछ भी आपने यहाँ से ज्ञान प्राप्त किया, जो कुछ भी यहाँ अनुभव किया, जो आपने सीखा, जो नवाचार किए, जो यहाँ की संस्कृति संस्कार को लेकर आने वाले समय में एक नए भारत, एक विकसित भारत के बनाने में आप सहयोग करेंगे। मैं व्यक्तिगत रूप से इस विश्वविद्यालय में आना चाहता था, निश्चित रूप से व्यक्तिगत रूप से भी मैं आऊँगा। आप सबको पुनः बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं, बधाई। और इसके लिए आपके संरक्षक माता पिता और उन शिक्षकों को भी मैं धन्यवाद देता हूँ जिन्होंने त्याग समर्पण से आपके नए जीवन के अंदर चुनौतियों के समाधान करने के लिए आपको जो कुछ भी माता पिता और गुरु ने दिया है वो आपके जीवन भर हर चुनौतियों के अंदर आपके साथ वो अनुभव खड़ा रहेगा। पुनः आप सबको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं, बधाई।
It is my proud privilege to introduce our honorable chief guest, Professor Anil Sahasrabuddhe. A true academician and a visionary reformer in higher education, Professor Anil has been a driving force in transforming academic standards and fostering innovation across institutions in India. Professor Anil Sahasrabuddhe is a distinguished academician, visionary, reformer, and an eminent leader in technical education in India. A gold medalist in BE Mechanical Engineering from Karnataka University, he completed his master's and PhD from the prestigious Indian Institute of Science, Bengaluru. With a rich academic journey spanning premier institutions such as NERIST, IIT Guwahati, and College of Engineering, Pune, he has held several key leadership positions, including Head of Department, Dean Academic Affairs, and Deputy Director.
सभी को नमस्कार, very good afternoon to all of you. के आर मंगलम यूनिवर्सिटी के 7th कन्वोकेशन के लिए यहाँ उपस्थित रहने के लिए मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है। हम सब लोगों को प्रेरणादायी ऐसे इस यूनिवर्सिटी के चांसलर डॉक्टर दिनेश सिंह जी, प्रो चांसलर डॉक्टर अभिषेक गुप्ता जी, वाइस चांसलर डॉक्टर रघुवीर सिंह जी, गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर और मेरे दोनों दोस्त हैं डॉक्टर अभय पुरोहित, प्रेसिडेंट COA, डॉक्टर ब्रजेश पांडे, एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर ऑफ INSA, प्रोफेसर राहुल शर्मा, रजिस्ट्रार, all deans, HODs, faculty members, and graduating students. I think graduation ceremony or convocation is a very auspicious, happy, celebratory occasion. All the graduates who are passing out from this university today, about 2,000 of them, my congratulations and best wishes to all of them. इसके साथ साथ 3 घंटे का समय is a testing of patience, both for those who are on the dais as well as those who are sitting in the audience. तो आपके पेशेंस को भी मैं बहुत दाद देता हूँ, इतने देर से आप बैठे हुए हैं। और दोनों गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर्स ने तथा वाइस चांसलर, चांसलर, इन सब लोगों ने आप लोगों को कई चीज़ें बताई है, तो उसको दोहराना मैं समझता हूँ कि ज़रूरी नहीं है। लेकिन एक महत्वपूर्ण बात जो है कि आप ग्रेजुएट होके बाहर जा रहे हो, तो आपको अपने ज़िंदगी में खुद को क्या करना चाहिए, इसका एक खुद का स्ट्रैटेजी, रोड मैप, प्लान करना पड़ेगा। क्योंकि ज़िंदगी कॉलेज यूनिवर्सिटी में जैसे है वैसे बाहर नहीं होती है और ज़माना बहुत तेज़ी से बदल रहा है। आप यहाँ जो पढ़ के बाहर जाते हो, कई चीज़ें बाहर जाते जाते ही आउटडेटेड हो जाती है। तो इसलिए सबसे पहले सारे छात्रों को जो ग्रेजुएट हो रहे हैं उनको सेल्फ लर्नर, लाइफ लॉन्ग लर्नर बनने की ज़रूरत है और अपना प्लान बनाओ कि ज़िंदगी में मुझे क्या करना चाहिए। उस दिशा में हमको कैसे कदम उठाने चाहिए जिससे मैं सक्सेसफुल हो सकता हूँ। और सक्सेसफुल की जो भाषा अमिताभ बच्चन के रूप में चांसलर साहब ने शुरुआत में कही, तो हर आदमी का सक्सेस अलग हो सकता है। तो कोई रिसर्च में जाएगा, कोई एकेडमिक्स में टीचर बन के रहेगा, तो कोई और गवर्नमेंट सर्विस में जाएंगे, कोई IAS या IPS ऑफिसर बनेंगे, कोई स्टार्टअप स्टार्ट करके एंटरप्रेन्योर बनेंगे। लेकिन सब लोगों को मन में 2 चीज़ों की ज़रूरत है कि हम सब लोग हमारे मन में भारत यानी देश प्रथम, नेशन फर्स्ट की भावना मन में रख के जाएंगे और जो भी करेंगे वो कार्य पूरे मन से करेंगे, तन से करेंगे। धन तो अपने आप आएगा, धन की चिंता मत ज़्यादा नहीं करना, धन अपने आप आपके पास आएगा, सक्सेस भी आएगा। लेकिन कष्ट करना है, यू हैव टू बी हार्ड वर्किंग। इफ़ यू आर हार्ड वर्किंग, you are passionate, you are creative, I'm sure success will follow you rather than you trying to follow the success. That is the mantra which I would like to tell. And that is the story of all the people who have achieved success in their lives. Next part which I would like to mention is आपके ऊपर एक बहुत बड़ी जिम्मेदारी भी है. हमारे प्रधानमंत्री तथा पूरा देश 2047 तक हमको विकसित भारत के रूप में देखना चाहते हैं. हमारे बचपन में हमारे देश को अंडर डेवलप्ड कंट्री बोलते थे. धीरे धीरे डेवलपिंग नेशन बन के उभर के आया और अब हम सपना देख रहे हैं कि अगले 20-22 साल में हम पूरे विकसित राष्ट्र बन के रहेंगे. तो ये जो 25-30 साल में जो परिवर्तन दिखाई दे रहा है, अंडर डेवलप्ड टू डेवलपिंग, तो अगले 20 साल में जो डेवलप्ड कंट्री होना है, उसमें यहाँ स्टेज में बैठे हुए लोगों से नहीं, ये युवाओं से हो सकता है. इसलिए आपके ऊपर एक बहुत बड़ी जिम्मेदारी है कि आपका वर्तव्य कर्तव्य जो भी है उस दिशा में पूरे की तरफ से झोंक देना पड़ेगा. यू हैव टू बी कमिटेड, you have to be passionate, and that is the mantra that is very very important for you, and you will enjoy those benefits. और कई बार लोगों को नेसेयर्स जैसे नहीं ये हो नहीं सकता है, हमारे देश में ये नहीं हो सकता है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. 11 साल में हमने ऐसा कुछ करके दिखाया है. दुनिया आज हमारे तरफ देख रही है. नंबर 1 from 11th largest economy traveling to 4th largest economy in just 10 years is not a small means of achievement, and maybe in another year we will be 3rd largest, और अगले 15-20 साल में हम हो सकते हैं 2nd या 1st largest economy बन जाएंगे. As far as number of startups and entrepreneurs are concerned, from mere 400 registered startups, today we are 200,000, 2 lakh registered startups. In terms of innovation index, we were 81st, today we stand at 38th position. As far as our financial transactions are concerned, दुनिया के करीब करीब 50% डिजिटल ट्रांजैक्शंस भारत से हो रहे हैं. We are 1/6 of the population of the world, but as far as digital transactions, we are 50%. And the UPI app, the whole world is looking at it. Can you also give us the technology so that we will also follow suit? As far as unique identity is concerned, Aadhaar is another one. 1.4 billion people getting a unique ID is not a small task that has been achieved in this country. And using that same Aadhaar, we in education sector have created a unique ID which is called as APAR ID, Automated Permanent Academic Account Registry, linked with Academic Bank of Credits. And every small bit of learning that you do, whether formal or informal, whether in college or university or from courses taken from Swayam or any other platform, or your achievements in sports, cultural activities can be deposited there. They are the authentic record of your biodata. Thereby, by sharing your simply 12-digit ID, other places where you want to go, either for higher education admission or for job or for any other purpose, you can make use of this facility which has been created by the government. This will also help you in your lifelong learning, which is a very important thing. Lastly, many of us have already talked about artificial intelligence. I'm very happy that K.R. Mangalam University has created an excellent state-of-the-art AI facility, not only for AI program itself, but for all disciplines to follow the technology of AI. We should not be afraid of AI, but we should also remember the limitations of AI when we start using AI. And therefore, Professor Dinesh Singh ji is of mathematics background. That means lot of numbers, data. And therefore, all artificial intelligence tools which are there, they are like our engines. हमारे यहाँ internal combustion engine, diesel engine, petrol engine होता है, वैसे AI applications are all engines. And the data which we supply to it is like a fuel. And therefore, unless the fuel is of good quality, engine will not run properly. And therefore, the data being given to the AI tools has to be authentic. Sometimes it is not, and therefore some of the answers which we get are not right. And therefore, in all engines where they work, we require lubrication to avoid friction. And in our data science and AI, we need ethical use of AI is like lubricant in our system. So if you do that, I'm sure we will become very conversant with the tools, make use of it for better learning, better research, better employability, but at the same time, be ethical in nature, be honest, and that is one which will take us miles and miles. With these few words, once again, I congratulate all the graduating students, their parents who have sent you here after their hard work, their income, they have paid for your fees, and the teachers who have molded you, I congratulate all of them as well, and I conclude my convocation address on this occasion of 7th convocation of this university. Thank you very much. Namaskar, Jai Hind, Bharat Mata ki Jai.
I would now request respected Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor and Vice-Chancellor to present a memento to the Honorable Chief Guest. I would now request respected Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor and Vice-Chancellor, sir, to felicitate the guest of honor, Professor Abhay Vinayak Purohit. I request respected Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor and Vice-Chancellor, sir, to felicitate the guest of honor, Dr. Brajesh Pandey.
Thank you, sir. I now request Chancellor, sir, to invite Dean Academic Affairs, Professor Varuna Tyagi, to administer the oath.
All the degree holders, please stand up. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I hereby pledge that I shall thrive throughout to be an honest and responsible individual in the discharge of my professional and personal duties, and shall uphold the honor and prestige of my alma mater, my family, my country, and myself. I shall abide by the code of conduct to keep the environment safe and healthy. I shall utilize my knowledge and service for the welfare of underprivileged and society at large. Thank you and congratulations to all the degree holders.
Thank you, ma'am. I request respected Registrar of K.R. Mangalam University, Dr. Rahul Sharma, to present the vote of thanks.
Respected Chief Guest of this August Academic Assembly, dignitary on the dais and off the dais, respected member of the governing body, office bearer of the K.R. Mangalam Management, proud parents, dear students, ladies and gentlemen. As the Registrar of the K.R. Mangalam University, it is my pleasure to propose the vote of thanks at this convocation ceremony. As we are come to the close of this event, I extend my congratulations to all the graduate students. I express my sincere thanks to the Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Anil Sehesbudhe, Chairman, National Board of Accreditation. Sir, your convocation address has truly motivated our students and enriched the ceremony. Thank you, sir. I also extend the special words of thanks to the guest of honor, Professor Architect Abhay Vinod Rohit, Chairman of the Council of Architecture, and Dr. Brajesh Pandey, Executive Director, Indian National Science Academy, New Delhi, for their gracious presence. Thank you, sir. I take the opportunity to express my sincere thanks to Professor Dinesh Singh, Honorable Chancellor of K.R. Mangalam University, for presiding over this August Academic Assembly. Sir, we deeply value your guidance and leadership. Thank you, sir. We are also grateful to the Shri Om Birla Ji, Honorable Speaker of the Lok Sabha, for the best wishes and motivational address to the graduating student. Thank you, sir. We are grateful to Mr. Yasdev Gupta Ji, Chairman of the sponsoring body, Mr. Kapil Gupta Ji, Mr. Abhishek Gupta, Pro-Chancellor of the K.R. Mangalam University, Mr. Rohit Gupta, Director of the K.R. Mangalam University. Sir, your commitment and concern for the student welfare remain the pillars of the strength for the university. Thank you, sir. My humble thanks to the Professor Raghuveer Singh, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of the K.R. Mangalam University, for having successfully conducted the 7th convocation of the K.R. Mangalam University. Thank you, sir. I would also like to extend thanks to the honorable members of the governing body of the K.R. Mangalam University, Board of Management and Academic Council, and all invited academic dignitaries for their kind presence and support. I thank the media personnel for their presence and coverage. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Haryana, Jai Gurugram.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Students and guests to remain standing while the academic procession leaves the venue. May I request all to please remain standing. silver and bronze medal recipients, please stay in the convocation hall as the distribution would start in few moments. Other students, please return to hall after lunch for program-wise group photographs. Distribution in silver bronze medals. Respected school, kindly please manage for your own schools the distribution of silver and bronze medals. Requesting the deans of each school to kindly manage.